Hey guys, I spent like hours last night. Wait a minute, this is fucking... Waiting on you, game. There we go. Okay, yeah. I spent hours last night with my OCD, or whatever the hell it's called. but, literally just beefing up everything. That's now got a balcony with stairs leading up to it. The top of that has a recruitment satellite on it, which I can turn on to recruit new settlers. I figured that part out. I also beefed up the shit out of our defenses. With our generator there. That's a siren for enemy forces attacking. And here's our main gate. Come on, I want to shut the door and show them. Out of the way. And shut our main gate. Which looks like that. 1 machine gun turret, 2 machine gun turret, 3, and 4. And then you got that guy which is assigned to that barricade there who watches over the place. Eventually, I'll have... I'll replace this spotlight here with an automated rocket launcher thing, which can shoot rockets at people, which would be pretty sweet. And that's not all. That is not all. Fucking NPCs keep opening their doors, though. Eventually, I'll block off all of this as well and connect that to a fortification, which will be built here, which will then connect to all those and around there and build a fence. Similar to what I've done to the left-hand side, which I classified as the wall. Which will have a machine gun turret here. And a machine gun turret there. And a machine gun turret there. A machine gun turret there, looking out on that direction. And another machine gun turret here, looking out in that direction, just in case anyone's really stupid and crosses that border. And if anyone does cross, you may be asking yourself, there's nothing blocking them here. But there is a watchtower here.
We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
Which they can't get up to. They can go around here, but we'll block off all that. But there's another place here. That'll have a watchtower, a machine gun turret on top of it as well. Around here, that's blocked off, so they can't get in that way. And this is blocked off, they can't get in that way. That'll have a machine gun turret on it as well, looking over the distance. And, I'll leave this place open, although probably fenced off a hell of a lot more. And expanding our farm. I'd like a Brahmin pen eventually. But, and the other side will be branched off. Eventually, the whole place will have a giant wall around it and be blocked off. The only way in, basically, will be that way, or if they're suicidal, crossing the highly radioactive lake. And then pushing up and getting shot up by turrets from all directions. I got more water coming out of that. But yeah, I've basically made Fort Knox. I doubt that any AI will ever attack this in the quantity that will be necessary to actually take the thing. I mean, look at that. I continued the wall there. It just goes all the way around with the concrete. It does have the... you can't actually see the fences, but they are there. This will have the same thing with a concrete wall connecting to that. Eventually, but I've used all of my resources. Literally all of my resources are used. So yeah, that's what Santoro looks like right now. It's almost impenetrable. It is pretty much impenetrable, assuming that the AI only comes across this way and won't cross across the river, which they probably... I don't know whether or not they would. To be honest, right now, I'm not disappointed. But I kind of hoped for more from the whole settlement building thing. Although I have built some defenses at the Abercrombie Farm place and the Bluff place. Those both have machine gun turrets and fortifications now as well, which I did not realize you could do. And Sanctuary has 7 guys. But yeah, eventually this place will be indestructible, if it's not already indestructible. Dude, there's something really wrong with your hat from far away, buddy. It's like it's real funny. But yeah, I don't know. I was hoping for more, but maybe, I don't know, I'd say scratch the surface. I have scratched the surface. But I have not experienced all of the options that there are to, I mean, you can get traders and stuff, and you can get a hell of a lot more people. I could man defenses all along the thing. I just don't know if these defenses are even necessary. Because I don't envision an enemy getting like past the main gate, yet alone getting past all this, which they cannot physically get up past all that without going through the irradiated water. And they won't be able to get past the left-hand side either, which will be completely 100% blocked off. Like, you will not be able to get up on the left at all. Unless the AI has the ability to destroy buildings, but that's concrete, so I hardly doubt they do. At any rate, now I've showed you Sanctuary. I spent hours doing that. Literally getting everything to be real straight. Everything had to be straight. Everything had to be perfect. And yeah. Long story short, I used like every bit of steel and concrete and rubber and fucking circuit boards and everything. I have no more shit. That's the reason that those turrets that I was talking about aren't built yet. It's because I do not have the supplies necessary to do that yet. Eventually, Sanctuary will just be like a fort with like 100 people. That's my goal. I want 100 people living in my fucking in my city. At that point, it will be a city. Safer than Diamond City. We'll call it Sanctuary City or something. Let's call it Sanctuary. It's what it is, isn't it? Hey,
Read
kid.
the paper, mister. Trust me.
Right.
Hi there.
Public is here to pull the wool out from under your eyes.
Yeah. You do realize you spelled public wrong, right?
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
He's dead, but he's a synth. Do they know?
Waiting on you.
Man like that would have had access. In and out.
But we both know that angle isn't going to work.
We can talk to him. Feel like holding a seance?
Yeah, if only.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
Just thinking.
You're talking crazy here, Nick.
He's a
Got
machine,
a
right?
fault
Hard
in those
drive?
Subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
He wasn't a synth, was he? He was like all cyborg. He had like mechanical bollocks done to him, didn't he?
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I'll also point out that I did shoot him in the brain and he exploded. So, I'm pretty sure any chance of this logistically possibly happening is no.
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
I'm gonna need a really sharp ice cream scoop.
I'm sure you'll manage.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Omari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I'll take the chick. She's spunky.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
And by the way, at some point, you owe me an interview. I want to hear how this whole story got started.
With pleasure, love. Did I level up? Yes, I did. Sweet. I was capping my charisma. Slow but surely, so that I could get... where is it? Yeah. Local leader. I could establish supply lanes and get those traders, which is what I was going for.
Hey,
You say the word.
Piper.
Ready for that interview, Blue?
Sure.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
Short.
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The man out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Fun destroying things. How do you think? I think Sanctuary Hill's gonna put you all in the fucking dirt when I'm finished with it. It'll be the impenetrable military fortress that will take over the wasteland and kill everyone. But we're getting sidetracked.
Honestly, seeing everyone surviving out here, rebuilding the world, it gives me hope.
That's surprisingly inspired, Blue. We're definitely quoting that. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
Get revenge.
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least, that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, we should probably get going. Thanks again.
You're welcome, love. I'm just figuring the more people that know that I'm out to kill everybody, that maybe Sean will hear about the crazy frozen vault guy who is out to, you know, do shit.
Hey.
Where, you know, the Institute has a lot of enemies. The Minutemen tangled with them once. The Railroad still does. I've even got some notes on these new guys. The Brotherhood of Steel.
That Brotherhood airship is hard to miss.
The Brotherhood of Steel doesn't do subtle. From what I've heard, they take whatever they want. Especially if it's high-tech. They just might have the muscle to give the Institute a run for their money, but they're... let's just say they have their own agenda.
You said something about the railroad.
Supposedly, they help runaway synths escape the Institute, but... they're secretive. Ultra-paranoid. The only thing I have is a rumor. A code phrase. Follow the Freedom Trail.
I have a quest called that.
Tell me about the Minutemen.
You know that group you rescued and conquered? Far as I know, they're the last Minutemen left in the Commonwealth. They used to be a volunteer army, dedicated to protecting friends, family, and neighbors. Sounds soft, but they were a real thing at one point.
We should get going.
All right.
You gonna say goodbye to the kid?
Nat,
You won't believe what's in the next issue. Just you wait.
No? Alright.
heads up.
Shoot.
Piper,
Anything else to say?
your thoughts?
Need a countdown on the Institute's favorite people?
We should get going.
All right.
Alright then, let's do this.
It's big, loud, full of corrupt officials and brown-nosing citizens, but it's home.
We should move the sanctuary along. We've got lots more guns than these guys. Lots more guns. And a giant wall. Although I suppose they have a bigger wall, but sizes and everything. I have more bullets. So, you know. It's too fucking hot in here for my jacket. Fuck off, jacket. I was wondering at one point where the hell the karma system's gone. It has gone because it's just been replaced by what your companions think of you when you do things. They'll react to it and stuff. Like if I started feasting on the bodies of innocent people, Piper would probably get a bit pissy with it. Probably. Alright, where are we off to? No, it's not actually that far away from where we traveled before. Alright, let's go over it. Let's go over here. Probably get shot. Bollocks! No! No, I forgot. I completely forgot. Well, shit. I was supposed to buy some ammo. I do not have a lot of ammo. I have some pretty badass guns, but not a lot of ammo for them. So if we don't get attacked immediately, I'm probably going to pop back to Diamond City and buy me a bunch of ammo and stuff. Maybe. Maybe. Adhesive is rare. Really? Yeah, I don't know. If you look for it, you find it easily enough. Duct tape, glue, and toothpaste and stuff like that. You just have to know what junk to grab when you're looting. But yeah, if I go to my guns for a sec, I shall show you that we are completely... I got my rifle, which actually does have a lot of ammo, and my pistol, which does not. I suppose my compressed, powerful thingy has a fair bit of cash. Yeah. Where's Piper at? Yeah, there she is.
Blue, we're walking right into Boston Commons. People don't come back from here.
Are they super mutants? Let's check the road. The map. Assuming the map overloads. Load the fucking Pip-Boy. Good lord. I swear this game is going to break me and I'm just gonna like... I'm just gonna snap and buy me my... Just go all out and... Ah!
Out, come out.
Good lord, the shitty... Ah, for fuck's sake. I didn't mean to hit the B. This gun is not for close range. This is what I was worried about. The gun that I have the most shit with. My main gun, however, is just badass beyond measure. Assuming I can see what I'm fucking shooting. And he's throwing a gun. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that is badass when I have the ammo to fucking use it.
Normal for other journalists.
Plenty of inspiration,
Free
love.
for the taking.
Well, at least I've got plenty of, I say plenty, some 10mm ammo. That's something, I suppose. We're going to Good Neighborhood. I assume the name is, I assume the name is ironic. Look at this. Free your mind. There's a virtual reality pod, but look at that. Yeah.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Can I loot his body? Mine.
Excuse me.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
You notice, she did not like it when I told him to go fuck himself.
Heads up.
Cap for your thoughts?
Your thoughts?
Need a countdown on the Institute's favorite...
We should get
I was
going.
going to ask you
Alright.
why you didn't like me telling that guy to go fuck himself when he was trying to extort me.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Good Neighbor. all I'm saying.
Do we just automatically have a bit of his brain? Because we shot him in the head and his brain exploded. I don't think there's anything left to salvage. Maybe if he had a chip in his brain. He was like half fucking cyborg. I do have his bits that I took off his body. So, you know.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Ma'am?
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Nick, explain.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
The brain? Yeah, no, the fucking limb. I do also, I did unload a few shotgun rounds into him afterwards as well, so I'm pretty sure he's fucked.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Brain's still good?
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
It's like Inception, really.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?